All right, today we're going on a quest. We're following a Japanese food blogger, Noguchi Tsuyoshi, who is absolutely obsessed with finding what he calls the ultimate sinful meal. Now, you're probably wondering, what on earth is a sinful meal?
And let me tell you, this guy does not mess around. He comes right out and says it. The sinful meal feeling is his absolute favorite thing to recommend. I mean, that's a pretty bold statement, right? It totally sets the stage for something, well, something pretty epic.
So, that really makes you think, doesn't it? What actually makes a meal sinful? You know what I'm talking about. We all have one. That one meal that's just so over the top, so ridiculously delicious, it feels like you're getting away with something. It's that go-to meal when you just need a serious power-up.
And of course, there's a perfect word for this in Japanese. It's called haitoku meshi. Haitoku basically means like immoral or corrupt, and meshi is meal. So, an immoral meal. How cool is that? It's food so good it feels like a delicious crime. And that right there is exactly what our blogger is on the hunt for.
Okay, so before we dive into his specific sinful meal, we need a little background. We've got to understand the foundation of it all, which is a particular style of ramen called Iekei.
So, what is Iekei? Well, the name literally translates to house style, and it all started in Yokohama way back in 1974. The big thing you need to know about it is that it's famous for being super rich and super hearty. It's basically the perfect blank canvas for creating a truly haitoku meshi masterpiece. Let's break down the DNA of Iekei, because it's got a very specific formula. First, the soup. It's this incredibly rich, creamy broth made from both pork and chicken bones. Then you've got the noodles. They're always thick and straight, none of that curly stuff. And for toppings, the classic trio is big sheets of nori seaweed, some melt-in-your-mouth chashu pork, and spinach. That's the starting lineup. All right, now that we know what we're looking for, let's follow our guide. He's zeroed in on one specific shop for his mission, a place called Ryumaya Ramen. Come on, let's step inside with him. And right away, he paints a picture of the vibe inside. It's loud, it's energetic, the staff are shouting out welcomes. You can just feel the buzz in the air. This is definitely not the spot for a quiet, dainty little lunch. No, this place is the perfect setting for a powerful meal.
So, what's he getting? He goes for the shio ramen, that's a salt-based broth, for 850 yen. Oh, and he grabs a free topping of chopped onions. A pretty solid start, right? But you gotta remember, this is just the beginning. This is the canvas for his real creation.
And this is where the magic happens. See, one of the best things about Iekei shops is that you can customize everything. And our guy, he went all out. Noodle hardness, he wants them hard. Flavor strength, make it strong. Amount of oil, oh yeah, make it rich. He literally cranked every single setting up to max for the most intense flavor imaginable.
Okay, the order's in. Now let's zoom in and really look at the building blocks of this perfect bowl, one amazing piece at a time.
First up, the noodles. And man, you can just feel his passion for these things. He's like, I love these noodles. I definitely recommend the thick noodles. He's totally right too. They're not just noodles, they're the main vehicle for delivering all that flavor. And then, the chashu pork. He says it's massive, and he uses this great Japanese term, toro toro. It basically means it's so unbelievably tender and melty that it just dissolves the second it hits your tongue. Seriously, this is the kind of pork you dream about. So yeah, the ingredients are obviously top-notch. But this is where our guide lets us in on the real secret. To take this meal from just great to truly sinful, well, it's not just about what's in the bowl, it's about the method. This right here is the game changer from his entire post. It's not just what you order, it's the ritual you perform at the table that makes all the difference. He's about to drop some serious pro-level knowledge on how to achieve peak haitoku meshi. Okay, here's the method. First, you grab the minced garlic and the doubanjiang, which is a chili paste, from the condiments on the table. Step 2, and this is the most important part, you put them directly on top of the noodles. He's very clear about this. Whatever you do, do not mix them into the soup. Then you just slurp up the noodles, the toppings, the garlic, everything, all in one go. By keeping it separate, the soup stays creamy, but you get this incredible direct punch of garlic and spice with every bite. And the result? He says it's absolutely incredible. That direct hit of garlic and doubanjiang mixed with the creamy soup that's clinging to those thick noodles,
Wow, it's a total flavor explosion, perfectly designed for maximum impact. So the mission is complete. The bowl is empty. What's the final verdict on his quest for the ultimate sinful meal?
This next part is my favorite detail, the aftermath. Apparently, he ate so much garlic that everyone could smell it on him for the rest of the day. And you know what? He wasn't even embarrassed. To him, that was like a badge of honor. It was proof of a truly successful, sinful meal.
He sums it up perfectly. He calls it the ultimate power charge meal. It's for that specific kind of day. A day when you crave a garlic-packed, absolutely sinful meal, and you just do not care about the smell. We've all had those days.
And really, that brings it all back around to you, doesn't it? After seeing this deep dive into one man's perfect haitoku meshi, it really gets you thinking, what's your ultimate sinful meal? You know, that one over-the-top, gloriously indulgent meal you go for when you need that power charge? What's your delicious crime?